Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Reno Aces and the El Paso Chihuahuas. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jared Eichhoff, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Vaughn Harris, runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground.
Come on, get down.
Dig. Gets him, and the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Ready now, C.J. Abrams. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
C.J. Abrams.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Rise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping in, Luis Campusano. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. We've played an inning, still nothing. Now to the plate, Greg Bird. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Greg Bird.
Hey, nobody away.
Surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly, and there's one down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jared Eichhoff. Bottom of inning number 3, nothing our score. Hit. He's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in once again, Vaughn Harris comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Drive it like you can.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on, hit in the air and deep. Got a chance and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. 46 now for him on the season, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So coming to the plate, Luis Campusano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 2 out, nobody on. Pitch it, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. We played 4 full. The Aces on top, 4-0. Ready to take his hacks again for Vaughn Harris, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, and that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Get your pitch up there.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone! So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for your Chihuahuas, number 1, Raven.
Hit out towards second.
Valera.
Reined in. And that's the first out. Digging in to try it again, C.J. Abrams. No hits to this point.
Shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Rounded slowly to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. Reno leads it 5-2. Digging in and looking for more, Vaughn Harris.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 7-2 ball game. Jake Cronenworth comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Cronenworth. Now batting, shortstop, Ildemaro.
Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Liner towards second, and that's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's an 8-2 game.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Stepping into the box, Dalton Varsho. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Pitch, drive it right here.
Runners are at first and third with none out.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
Ground ball right side. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 9-2 ball game.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your back.
Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Luis Campusano.
The catcher, Luis Campusano.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Vaughn Harris. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Here comes the first pitch.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Hey, find a gap, kid. Find a gap.
Line drive to center field. Medina will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Digging in, Chris Sharp.
right
He's
fielder,
hitless in
number
his
20.
2 at-bats so far.
Sharp.
To short. Fielded cleanly. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. 9th inning coming up. The Aces on top 10-2. 10-2 the final in this game. The Aces put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Reno Aces and the El Paso Chihuahuas. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Mackenzie Gore, a lefty from North Carolina, against the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run. We may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and that's home run number 48 on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Breivik Valera, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
Valera.
Ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Batting third. The left fielder.
Now at the plate, Taylor Trammell. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Reno leads it 3-0. Digging in, Vaughn Harris. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Digging in, the switch hitter, Breivik Valera.
Number 1, second baseman, Racing. Valera.
This is popped up. Harris is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. 3 innings complete. The Aces on top, 3-0. Into the box now, Vaughn Harris. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Swung on, hit in the air and deep. Got a chance and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
So striding forward now, Jorge Ona.
The right fielder, Jorge Ona.
Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Taylor Trammell. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that. This guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. 1 out, nobody on. All left side. Reined in. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Rudy Herron. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. Reno leads it 6-0. Stepping up now, Vaughn Harris. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
In the last at bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at bat, he better get it down below the knees.
He's set. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. Now the 0-1. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Medina is right there, 1 down. Stepping up to the plate, Webster Rivas. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't scored any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Standing in, Ty France. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Slow roller down the third baseline. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Standing in, Jorge Ona. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. Now at the plate, Taylor Trammell. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks, and the batting averages are flowing right
Settling in now, Vaughn Harris. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Drilled right back up the middle. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Attaboy, way to swing the bat.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
Now batting, left fielder, Seth Beer.
There's a swing and a high
Come on,
pop
go.
up.
You're scoring.
France
You're scoring.
is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Aces on top, 6-2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for your Chihuahuas, number 91, Louis.
All to second, this could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Reno Aces get their 30th win on the road so far this season.
For the victorious Aces, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 10.
In scoring position at second base and 1 away in the inning, it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here.
Your attention please. Pinch hitting for Reno, number 3, Vaughn Harris.
Attaboy.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Sharp is there, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Robbie Scott takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Scott.
Four wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score.
2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 5.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight, Game 4 of this 4-game weekend set between the Reno Aces and the El Paso Chihuahuas. El Paso have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Now batting, Vaughn Harris. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Harris.
Come on, baby. See you drive it.
Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Patino tossed a little over 85 innings so far and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. Swung on, hit in the air and deep. Got a chance and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. So a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now. And that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that. They take the lead.
Now at the plate, Marlon Medina. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Chihuahuas, the center fielder.
Hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. So stepping in, Taylor Trammell, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Trammell.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Lined but speared on a hop.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Marlon Medina. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Bases are empty, one man out. He'll bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Vaughn Harris.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Hit hard towards center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the fourth inning opens with the leadoff single.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll get back in safely.
Here we go now. Come on,
Harris stands at second with no outs. Line to the right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Come on,
Now
man, gotta see it. Drive it right here.
Bill tomorrow.
Line drive to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Got a boy. Great job. Way to get on base.
At the plate, Vaughn Harris. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His second of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Coming to the plate now, Greg Bird. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Lots of baseball when we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now batting.
So striding in, Jason Vossler. Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. This inning is it sent out to second. Scooped up, Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Reno leads it 9-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Vaughn Harris. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First offering on its way. Hit pretty well out toward right center field.
Get out of here.
Come on, dig, dig, dig. Dig hard, dig hard. You're scoring, you're
But
scoring.
that'll
Go, go,
stay
go,
in
go,
the park as it's off the wall. And not in time as the run scores. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that 3-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single. So if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
Hey, have a rip at it up there,
The
huh?
batter, the third baseman, Ronald Samuel.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Come on, baby, square it up.
The 2-2.
3-2.
Ildemaro Vargas would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
Hey, let it fly. Let's go right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Aces on top, 11-0. So digging in now, Taylor Trammell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, and that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part.
Digging in once again, Jason Vossler. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Jason.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. We're through 6 full. Reno leads it 11-1. Vaughn Harris will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's...
Making his way to the plate, Vaughn Harris. And he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here.
Hey, and in that last at-bat, he took this one to straightaway center field, the deepest part of the ballpark. So this guy can hit a breaking ball a long way.
Right here, one time.
Now the pitch. This is line to left. Trammell is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning.
Attention, please. Pinch hitting for your Chihuahuas, number 76, Webster.
Get out towards second. Reined in. And that's out number 1.
Pinch hitting for your Chihuahuas, number 87, Michael Getty.
This is on the ground over to first. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. 15-4 the final in this one. The Aces jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Matt Peacock earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Luis Patino struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was an absolute menace with runners in scoring position in this one. So he definitely had that clutch factor working. Could have been a real difference in the outcome if not for his contributions.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours.